Welcome back, everyone. So, in this episode, I'm picking off where I left off from. In fact, in the previous episode, I was trying to get the secure the Kingdom of the High Seas decision, and then my character died prematurely, and 2 years before the event could kick off. So currently, I'm playing as King, I guess, Porfirnir Daggerson. He's the 5th character of this line from Sigurdr, the Snake-in-the-Eye, one of the sons of Ragnar Lothbrok. So in any case, I'm currently here right now. I'm in Thessalonica, and I think, if I can recall correctly, yes, I'm 6 years away from that decision. Hopefully my character can stay alive. Otherwise, one cannot deny that I have terrible luck. So just to kick off this, this episode, I thought maybe we should subjugate this vastly inferior King of Bohemia. Why not, right? And so, look at look at our levies here. We're insanely powerful. At this point, it's not even. There's no competition, and I think another step I'm going to take is probably in this episode is dismantle the papacy and get those 2 achievements that I kept mentioning in the previous episode, which are secure the high seas, which would give you an empire rank government, and then afterwards, after I get that empire rank government, obviously I would like to get the achievement that's related to Thessalonica. Now, of course, to get that achievement, which I already control Thessalonica, you need also an empire rank government, and I'm waiting on that. So hopefully very soon we'll be able to get 2 achievements in one episode. Okay. Alright, so we're already at 13% here. Again, there's nobody at this point. It's once you start kind of like snowballing, there's nobody who can really cause you any harm. I'm not worried about anybody, not even the Crusades. I haven't even seen a Crusade kick off yet. Or it might have, and I probably missed it because I wasn't focused on the Middle East. I know that the Pope wanted one, so maybe he called one for Jerusalem, but we haven't been the target of a Crusade, just yet. So thankfully, it's been quite easy on us right now. Okay. So I am a little bit worried, and not a little bit, but I'm significantly worried about what will happen to us in terms of attrition, which can be a major setback to any military campaign. So let's send these guys to these frontiers here, and hopefully, I mean, they're still gonna lose some troops, but hopefully it won't be anything significant. Alright, so I've been as you can tell, I've been really focused on health perks, because I don't want my guy dying early, for obvious reasons you already know about. Okay. Oh no. Alright. Oh no. This is what I mean by the attrition thing. They are taking advantage of the attrition situation. Pardon me. So, wow, we didn't kick this off in the right way, but we can mount a comeback. I'm pretty sure about that. I'm pretty confident. I don't know how they managed to get all these troops though. Okay, I think we got a good chance here. Hopefully. No, we don't. And so what I'm gonna do is usually what I normally do in such situations is opt for the cheap way. No cost. Oh, that's awesome. And let's see, hopefully this can turn the tide. Yeah. So this is a holy order that I'm gonna take advantage of right now. Okay. And you got to keep your troops split. That's the major problem here. Is that if you don't split them up, then you get attrition, and then when you get attrition, then you get, you know, severe penalties, and then they come and they attack you. So you got to be very careful with the attrition situation. So go and, you know, obviously fill the supplies as much as you can, and then come back. Okay, so and it's obviously it's winter too, or winter is coming, so that's obviously gonna have a major effect on. I'm fleeing. I'm not gonna die. 2 years, by the way. 2 years for that event or achievement to kick off. As you can see, you see what's happening here is they're making their way. Okay, so why won't they just accept their subjugation? Why can't they just accept it? Let me just get rid of those guys. So many things are happening at once. Okay, I read is killed by you, and I'm like, killed you by accident? I thought that's what it was. I read killed you, and then I was like, okay. I misread that at first, and I freaked out for a second, but we're good. You stay here. Okay, how about we just... I mean, I think it's time to attack these guys. Well, Bohemia's pretty strong, huh? When I started the war with them, they didn't have that many levies. And then I guess they just hired mercenaries. Probably. Let's see what their wealth situation is like. Oh yeah, he probably used all that money on mercs. Okay, so 71%. I'm a saint too. Boy, this character is really good. So let me see the decisions. Alright. Secure the high seas. He inherited in 78, so 3 years. 3 years from now. I mistook it for 76. Okay, so it's not this year. It's in 2 years actually. Hopefully, he'll stay alive. 'Cause I'll be upset if he doesn't. I won't be too happy. With all the progress I made, he better stay alive. Okay, where should I put these guys? Wow, attrition is very atrocious in this game. As it should. I mean, oh, what a terrible situation. The guy we were trying to subjugate died. So that was worthless. Okay. I mean, we did get so much prestige out of this. We did become a religious icon. I'm not going to complain and say that there was nothing out of this, but that was kind of dumb. I mean, I can subjugate her, and she's vastly inferior, so let me just wait for my troops to replenish again. I guess that's the only thing I can do, and then we're going to get the healthy perk, hopefully. You know what? I should keep some prisoners. Dread is always... It's nice to be dreaded, right? So I guess we're going to have to try subjugate them again because they... What happened? Her brother died in mysterious circumstances. He was probably killed. Look at that. Yeah, I'll just do it. Vastly inferior. She's basically broke. And so... we'll go back to doing what we were doing, which is subjugating. And then we'll do what I wanted to do initially. Diligent, alright. You know what? Go straight for the capital. Maybe we can capture her. Capture Her Majesty in that battle. Hmm. 10%. Need to get rid of these guys. They might be a threat. Oh wow. They put on a fight, huh? Okay. Can't wait until this winter conditions are over because it's we're suffering. We're paying the consequence. We caught somebody, caught the uncle, her uncle. So, okay, all right. And we're about to capture their capital too. So, oh, I can finally secure it. Above all, a high king. There we go. The kingdoms of England, Denmark, and Norway are a natural match. Rich, fierce, and bound together by trade and noble blood. If only someone could overcome their individualism. Wedding the three permanently. So let's do that. Look at that. Wow. It's beautiful. Don't tell me I lost that war. Okay, no, we're still fighting that war. Now, of course, I'm feudal. So that's something I want you to remember. If you take that decision, you do become feudal. And that's not necessarily, I mean, a good thing for your levies. Wait till I'm done this war and you'll see they're going to be diminished. So I might not be able to carry out the same sort of domination I was. North Sea here, North Sea here, North Sea right here. You see? It has long been my ambition to unite the great kingdoms of the North Sea beneath a single permanent crown. For years I have toiled, winning recognition as a great ruler of each of my realms in turn, and today I make good on my dream. After extracting carefully worded oaths of unceasing fealty from key vassals, Saxon, Norwegian, and Dane alike, have acknowledged my office as High King, the undisputed overlord of the North Sea. Mayhaps my dependents will continue to rule the kingdoms as one, mayhaps they won't. Thankfully, it no longer matters. Whoever wears the lesser crowns, all shall bow to this Sigurd, High King. A lasting mighty realm. You got the North Sea. This is what's happened. I gained 1,000 fame. Changes your government to feudal. All tribal holdings in the realm will become castle holdings. My tribal vassals will change to feudalism. You gain the High King of the Seas. You gain the nickname the Sea King. The North Sea became de jure liege of Kingdom of England and de jure liege of Kingdom of Denmark and also of Norway. A lasting mighty realm. That's amazing. That's awesome. So let me finish actually. And we got the achievement, Canute the Greater, moving up the world. We've already had that. I've already had that. But so long live the High King, the new High King. It is now up to me to lead the vast High Kingdom left behind. I stand before my vassals, adjust my new crown, and smirk. Oh, the things that I will accomplish. That's so cool. Look at that crown on his head. Okay. So there's another achievement I can get right now, which is if I create the Kingdom of Thessalonica, which doesn't exist, then I also get the following achievement. Or do I not? Hold on. I thought I would. Achievements. Let me make sure. Did I get it? This one. Miklagarthariki. Starting and staying as a North Germanic as such ruin of any kind. Completely control the Kingdom of Thessalonica and hold any empire without holding Byzantine Empire. Do I completely control it is the question. Let me see. I will see. There's probably some missing territory, and there it is. Okay, I'll take care of that after this subjugation here. Okay. Oh no. Oh, dangerous. Apparently there's a dangerous faction brewing against me. Okay, you see the loss of money now? It can't sustain the levies we have. Those are not the amounts of levies I'm supposed to have now. You're gonna see it's gonna be, my levies are gonna be diminished. I would have loved to stay tribal. I love playing tribal, but you can't really do that because of obvious reasons, right? Because that's how you get the if I play tribal, that's how I would be getting if I stayed tribal, I wouldn't be able to get the North Sea, right? When you get the North Sea, you move to feudal, so you lose that. But tribal is awesome for, look, the levy situation is not terrible. It's not 27,000. Let's see if it readjusts. We'll obviously raise a rune stone. My accession to the throne of the North Sea, obviously. Okay. What's the Byzantine situation looking like? They're not bad. If I declared war on them, what am I trying to get here? Does it belong to the Kingdom of Hellas? Okay, so we need these, counties here, these islands. And then I think we get Thessalonica right there. Perfect. So let me just do what I normally do and wait for, my troops to replenish. And then I'm going to attack these jerks here. Okay, I'm going to grant a tax lien to the peasants. Wow. That's amazing. This is awesome. Look at that. Look at that. We got, we're extended into Central Europe. I'm not sure if we can do, when you're a tribe, but an Asatron one, can you conquer kingdoms? It depends really on the faith. Let me see. Yeah, prestigious rulers can use an invasion cast as belly once per lifetime. I could still do it. I'm a warmonger. Now if people want, ransoms and stuff, sure. Take your dukes. Look at that though. I'm unstoppable at this point. Again, when I was tribal, I was around like 22,000 and sometimes 27,000 troops, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, and then I can always hire these guys. So, yeah, well then. Let's finish this off. Let's do what we came here to do. Right? 2 achievements here. They're considered similar in power, and that's because of their ally. Now, my wife doesn't really get me an amazing alliance, but if I can get the Kingdom of Estonia to join, there's a chance that the kids might be inbred, whatever. If I can get... At this point, I don't know who's related to who anymore. It's just so long down the line. But if I can get... If I can destroy these guys here, which I will, I'm just going to go for it. Honestly, I'm not worried. We got the money to raise mercenaries. I think that's really important. So we're taking this, and we're taking Lesbos, basically. The county of Lesbos. It's just one county, I guess. Or it's multiple. I think it's just one. Whatever. We could have just done wage war for county. It doesn't really matter at this point. We're just trying to get that last achievement. For this episode, at least. And who knows, I might do the Egypt, or sorry, the India, attack, right? We're capturing an Indian domain. I love how we have Constantinople. That really takes away from their levies, and we got 4,100 levies just from Constantinople. If I didn't have Constantinople, by the way, this would be diminished significantly. It's Constantinople that makes a big difference. That's a city you always want to have as feudal, because it always gives you an extra edge. And when you take it away from the Byzantines, it depletes them of sometimes a quarter of their forces. So look at them. They're right here. Obviously, now that we're in this situation, we might as well start building onagers, right? Those are very important for our sieges, because as you can see here, we're not quite equipped, right? Maybe speed things up a little bit. Call my allies. You can call your ally King Tune. Why not? So he's gonna come. Yeah, he's gonna oblige. Yeah, he's gonna come and he's gonna give us that extra edge on the battlefield. What's going on here? I'm just scared of, the typical attrition problem. As I should be. 17. Yeah, and thus the attrition begins now. That was dumb. Let's go to Constantinople, replenish there. We'll replenish. And then what I can do is obviously raise mercs in here. It's not the end of the world. Replenish these guys. Okay. We're whole body. Whole of body. You know what? I shouldn't worry about this. We're rich. We're filthy rich. And we should be able to take on the Byzantines easily. Yeah. I've gained the trait of a wise man. See, look at that. Crushed. It's probably a really good idea. I mean, look, now their army is at this point insignificant. We've crushed them. And then maybe I'll send, I don't know. So we got, see, it was just one county. I shouldn't have gone for a duchy. Make sure you don't waste your prestige. Pay attention to what you're doing. But it's alright. It's not the end of the world. How's my son faring? He's a flamboyant trickster, he's diligent, he's humble and fickle. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, I wish he had congenital traits, but it's okay. They're obviously gonna go back for Lesbos. Yeah. Completely defeated. Now the thing is, I'm not sure if I can raid anymore. Can I? Because I'm feudal. Yeah, I can. Because of our religion. Typically feudal can't raid. Luckily we can still raid in our situation. Someone escaped prison. Where is their capital now? Why would they put it in the Caucasus? Maybe we can go for the capital? See this? Victory after victory. Capture that capital. Maybe we can end that war. We're at 95% anyways. Oh, they're going for Lesbos again. They're relentless with Lesbos. Oh. What happened? Oh, they took it back. They won it. It's okay, we're about to get their capital anyways. We won. Anyways, we captured their Basilius. We captured the Emperor. Alright, disband. And, do I control everything in Thessalonica? No. Wait. Oh, yeah, we got it. Yeah, thankfully. Yeah. There it is. There it is. So awesome. That's, I mean, look at that. Now, next is probably going to be Egypt. And then through the Red Sea, we'd cut in, and then I think we'd be able to get to Socotra. And then from Socotra, the Indian Ocean. I mean, there's plenty of time left in this playthrough. I mean, we haven't even gotten halfway there in terms of the timeline. And so, the situation is great. I honestly don't think there's, I don't think there's any major challenge left for me at this point. At this point, it's just me kind of snowballing through. I don't see anything major except for the papacy. That's the only problem. And I think what I'm probably going to aim for is dismantling it. I said you know, this is what I wanted to do for the purpose of this episode too, I think, you know, at the end. So maybe I should do that and then call it an end, you know, just to kind of deal the major blow. If I can dismantle the papacy. I mean, let me see what the decision is to dismantle the papacy. Pope, okay, Honorius II is not landed. You completely control the region of Italia. Oh, that's gonna take a while, but at least I'm gonna capture Rome, right? And I'll see. I'm not sure if he's gonna get, if he's gonna be considered unlanded as a result. Okay, I'm glad they walked into the trap here. Okay. Major mistake right there. So that's 21%. So I guess the region of Italia would be, obviously, requires more time, but let me see, dismantle the papacy. Okay, you completely control the region of Italia. Yeah, so a bit more time, but there's nothing kind of, there's no loss in dismantling the papacy. It's never time wasted or anything, because these guys can get very atrocious when they call crusades on you. It's, you know, they become relentless. So I might as well take advantage of that situation, right? Get rid of them as soon as I can. Because there's still some Catholics out there. There's still some major Catholic dynasties. I mean, they're not as powerful, but 49%. Great. Look at that, though. I mean, look at the etc. faith. We're spreading quite a bit. And then Roma's about to fall. So once that does, hopefully we can capture the Pope too. There we go. Did we capture the Pope? No. We captured his courtier, but alright. Is he landed? Oh, he's still around. So I guess he's still here. That's weird. Oh, look at that. Now we got Rome. But I just want to see what that means for the papacy. So is he still landed? Is the question. Dismantled. No, he's no longer landed. I completely control the region of Italia. Is my next step. So, I mean, how are the Catholics? What's the Catholic world looking like? I mean, still, combine all these forces. West Francia is not bad. They could still be a nuisance, and then the you know, I mean, I'm not sure if the Pope can actually call a crusade if he's not landed, but I want to finish this off too. So I think the next step is probably going to involve, you know, some sort of takeover of Egypt. Okay, so the wife died. Take over Egypt. And then from Egypt again, go into the Red Sea. What is this? Eastern Desert. I like this. Alright, so North Sea. It's pretty awesome. We're kind of like, settlements everywhere. And how are the Abbasids doing? The Abbasids are fairly strong. So, they're probably going to be my major problem. Right now we haven't really fought any major Muslim dynasty. But we probably will with this sort of expansion that we're going for. So, personally, I think, let me see what else we can do with this. The possible achievements. Far from home. We can do Vladimir's second choice, starting as a North Germanic Asatron of any kind, convert to any Islamic faith, and convert all of Russia to any Islamic faith. I would rather do that with Rurik, because I still haven't done the Emperor of the Roofs one, so that I can combine those, and I think he counts as a North Germanic. I'm not sure, because I think he's, if I remember correctly, he is Russian. He is Norse, rather. And then he converts to Russian culture later. You get that option, but you start off as a North Germanic. You just have to start off? Yeah, starting as a North Germanic Asatron of any kind. So if I convert culture later on and make him Russian, that's not an issue. But yeah. And then when this guy, obviously, when he passes away, he's gonna yield some pretty interesting it's gonna yield some pretty interesting results, because the next in line is not bad. I kind of like him, Prince Halvor, and what I can do with him is obviously use the Kingdom Casus Belli wars to capture entire kingdoms, and I think I want to do that with Egypt. Egypt is probably very lucrative. As we got Vikings in Egypt, and so now we're no longer, by the way, we're no longer a feudal, or sorry, a tribal society. We've entered the age of feudalism, so things have been obviously changing here, and that means obviously less levies, but we're still pretty strong. I think at this point I'm not really too worried about that, right? And we're the dominant force in almost, well, definitely in the North Atlantic region, in the Northern Sea, and then here we're establishing a pretty strong presence. Byzantines are not really that scary. I'll eventually take Anatolia to strip it from them, but I like where we are right now. So thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe when you get the chance. I'll be back with more content, and this is just the kind of the first Viking related game or playthrough I'm going to record, and then I'm probably going to do another one as well. So stay tuned for those as well. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode.